Hello world, GrandSkeeem here, and today in the grand scheme of things, I'm going to be creating a video I call Destiny for Dummies. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell to see other clips that I may have, which is a second part to this. And I'm going to just be giving you a couple of tips and tricks on how you can slay enemies like this. So I'll be doing this quick video for you all. So of course, jumping right into it, once you pick your character, you're gonna open the directory, and you have a host of different planets that you can land on. The tower is gonna be the main one, of course. The newest update, or the last update, was the moon, and being able to go to the moon and unlock a couple things there. Once you get to this point, you'll be able to go and start getting the major drops, like pinnacle drops, and getting pinnacle gear. You'll unlock the Pit of Heresy. You'll also unlock the Nightmares here, which gives you pinnacle drops. You'll also unlock the newest raid, which is Garden Salvation, and which also gives you pinnacle gear too. So of course, from here we're gonna jump back over to the tower, and we're gonna run to the tower, and I'll show you a couple of different ways to upgrade your character and get your light level up as fast as possible. So just bear with me, and I'll definitely take you to what you need to know and get you there as fast as possible. So of course, looking at a couple of different weapons, you have, of course, primaries, secondaries, and power weapons, or heavies, if some people like to call it. So for me, I'll be just showing you, I'm breaking down the things that I really don't need, or anything that's low in light. So off top, of course, anything that's blue in the beginning, you'll grab different blues, and when you get to the point where you have all legendary and exotic gear, is when you'll start to infuse things, or when you'll start to notice that you don't really need those blues anymore. And as you see, I just break them down. Even some purples that are very, very low in light. Of course, most of my stuff are 965 or higher. So putting my highest gear on to see what my light level might be at the moment. I think I'm like 985 or 983, something like that. But let's see, I fool around with a couple different things and see how high my light level is while I'm flying into the tower. I'm just fooling around. Uh, 981. Thought I had some better gear, some higher gear. Anyway, so you also have vehicles which you can use on different planets. Looks like mine are maxed out, but it's a pretty cool thing to have. You can definitely change them out and pick up different ones as you go to different places on the planet. Same thing with your ships that you fly with. You pick up different ones as you complete different triumphs, and as you complete different bounties, you'll get different ships that you can use to fly around in. And of course, you have emblems, which is at the very top of my screen, that you can put on for other people to see. Certain ones, like going trials, when it was here, I went 57 times flawless. And then of course the newest raid, I've only done about 4 times. I've got all the gear for all the raids, so it's not really like I need to do it a whole bunch more times. So I've only done it 4. Yes, I know some people that have done it like 15 or 30 or even more than that. Just don't see the point. But anyway, as soon as you land, of course, you see it says Postmaster. My Postmaster is completely out of space, so we're going to run over there first because I don't hardly ever come here. Postmaster is when you have too much stuff already and it just goes to this guy, and you can come back and pick it up. So if you're in different worlds and you see something that you can't pick up, more than likely it's going to go here. So off rip, I'm going to just go ahead and break down the things that I don't need. And that's lower light level than what I might already have. So most blues are just going to get broken down unless they just have some type of amazing roll on it. But I'm going to go ahead and break down all my blues so I can get gunsmith materials. And gunsmith materials, along with legendary shards, allow you to be able to infuse things later on in the game. So for right now, I wouldn't bother about infusing anything or picking up anything. I would just be making sure I have the highest gear on possible. Anything that's lower, break it down, get those gunsmith materials, and work your way up. Next, you'll have Tess Everest here, which is right next to Postmaster, and she allows you to do different things like go to the store, pick up shaders, and different emotes, or whatever you want to call it. You have to have bright dust, of course. You gain that through playing the game and picking up bounties, and you can unlock things like this ornament for the chest piece, different shaders, another ship if you want to pick up another ship, which is pretty cool looking ship. Might need to come back and pick that up. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much in a nutshell. It tells you what it is. You can just pick up stuff. You can also buy bright dust if you'd like to. And these are emotes, which are different little taunts, I guess, if you want to call it. And of course, once you go here, you just hit down on the D-pad and it brings you to your emotes. And you'll see all the emotes that I've collected along the way, and I have a ton. I know a lot of people play different video games that have emotes or dancing or whatever when you're playing it. Destiny was one of the first games that I've ever seen it on. I mean, they had Hotline Bling, back when Drake first came out with Hotline Bling. But anyway, let's look at some other things I'm gonna check out for you. Also, you can go to the map here by holding down on the select, and then just hitting store, or going over to the store, and you can go to anything that we just looked at. You don't have to be in the tower to do it. Just like I said, just hit select, or the hold down select, and all the way to the store. You can check out this stuff even if you're at other planets. So next we're going to check out the Vanguard, Zavala, and see what he has. So Zavala is more like PvE, player versus enemy. You can pick up bounties from him, and of course when you pick up bounties and you increase his reputation, he'll give you some drops. And this is the best way to do it, like getting solar kills, doing the nightfall. Additional bounties give you bright dust, as you can see, and then when you do the weekly bounties, it gives you a little bit more rewards. So next we'll check out Lord Shax, which is Crucible. He's for those Halo players, just Slayer, if you will. And of course, same thing for him. You can pick up bounties and go into Crucible, get Crucible wins, get kills, get super kills, and of course, increasing your reputation with him. Same thing as Lord Zavala. You get rewards. I mean, as you see. So this one I don't really need. So of course, I'll probably end up breaking it down. But I'll go here. Next will be the vault. For any of those people that have some guns or gear or something that you absolutely love, but you don't want to get rid of, you can always come here and put it in the vault and come back and pick it up at any time. I would also recommend downloading the Destiny 2 app, because you can do this straight from your phone. It's pretty cool to have something on your phone and you can just pick up gear and it just automatically pops up in the game. Pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna throw a couple pieces in the vault that I might want to hold on to for later, and a couple pieces that I just want to break down. I'm just get rid of. Throw this in the vault. But yeah, you get the gist. So next we'll check out come on, Cryptarch. Come on. There we go. So next we'll check out the Cryptarch, and he gives you shaders, and you can break down shaders or pick up or recycle them. And also he gives you engrams, which you see is at 750. It's just if you want to try to, I don't know, scavenger for a good roll of a weapon, you can do that, but it's kind of a waste. And then lastly for this video will be the gunsmith. The gunsmith definitely allows you to do just that, pick up different materials for guns. your modules so that you can upgrade your weapons or infuse your weapons. All that comes from him. Also for your gears too, you have to have ascendant shards, but of course, like I said, don't worry about this right now. It'll come as you play the video game. So this is it for this video. Of course, you can see me looking at a couple of different other things. I'm gonna make another video for the second half of the tower, so bear with me and keep following. Thank you.